Hello everybody. Today I'm going to show you my second dish in a series of Thanksgiving sides that I figured would be really good for the Thanksgiving spread. So I'm going to do Brussels sprouts today, and these Brussels sprouts are so easy to make and everybody loves them. Even people who don't like Brussels sprouts, they go for those Brussels sprouts. So I'm gonna do that today, and our next video will be my cream spinach, so stay tuned for that. And I hope you try to make these because it's so easy and they really add a nice deep green color to the Thanksgiving spread. So hopefully you will really enjoy this dish. Here we go. Okay, so for this recipe, I'm going to use 2 pounds of frozen Brussels sprouts that I got from Trader Joe's. And these are very small, so they look like they're gonna be very tender. 2 of these packs of frozen Brussels sprouts, but you can use fresh, about 2 pounds of fresh Brussels sprouts. I'm gonna use 1 red onion, full red onion, a little bit of balsamic vinegar, about a tablespoon of balsamic vinegar. I'm gonna use about a tablespoon of maple syrup, and I'm gonna use half of this pack of bacon. So I'm gonna use about 8 strips of bacon. Of the 16-ounce pack, I'm just gonna use half of that. And then you're gonna season to taste with salt and pepper. So I'm gonna show you step by step how to do this. I have my pan ready, and we're gonna drizzle this pan with a little bit of olive oil after the bacon cooks. So my first step will be to cook the bacon in this pan. So I cut my bacon in little squares, like dice, as best as possible. Now I have my onion, and I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Now while the bacon is cooking, I'm gonna go ahead and chop my red onion and get it ready for when the bacon is done. I'm cooking my bacon in very low heat so that it is nice and crispy. And also I have my onions ready to go. Here's my onions. I have the onions ready in this shape. I love these onions. They give it a nice flavor. I am going to take the bacon out now while it's still not very cooked, and let it just let it sit for a little while. I'm going to take out a little bit of the bacon grease, like I'm gonna leave just a little bit of the bacon grease to cook the Brussels sprouts in, and the onions and everything else, because I find that this is too much grease. So I'm not gonna use all this grease. I am gonna use a little bit of olive oil on that, just a little bit of olive oil, and I'm gonna fry my onion in here now. Now I'm going to go ahead and put my onions in here. So first we're going to just add our Brussels sprouts in here. Okay. We're going to add a tablespoon of maple syrup and a tablespoon of balsamic vinegar. So I have here 1 tablespoon of balsamic vinegar and 1 tablespoon of maple syrup. Pure maple syrup, not log cabin. Here we're adding our black pepper and our salt before we add the vinegar and the maple syrup. Now we're going to go ahead and add the maple syrup and some balsamic vinegar and stir. I have my bacon, and I'm going to go ahead and cover this. so that the Brussels sprouts can finish cooking. Okay, it's gonna look just like this. You can see the green coming out of the Brussels sprouts. Don't overcook the Brussels sprouts because then they won't be as good. So I'm going to go ahead and cover them for a little bit and let them cook. Okay, this is what they look like, and we're just gonna cover for 5 minutes, and that's it. Okay, now if you want, you can add roasted walnuts or pecans to this dish, but right now this dish is gluten-free and dairy-free and nut-free. So you don't have to add anything else to it. They're just delicious just the way they are, tender and beautiful. That looks really good. This looks amazing.